Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here with Game 3 in the series between Kiddo and Franky. On my left side I have Franky, now I have Kiddo playing a Little Red Riding Hood using a lot of early game damage overall, while on my right side I have Franky playing Bahamut, doing those early game damage and finishing the opponent off with a lot of beaters and burns back at the late game. So both deck does the same purpose but in a different way obviously. So let's get back to the game itself. So currently Kiddo is down to 3,700 life points due to the early punch from the Hunter, and playing another Hunter again by Franky, pushing Kiddo down to 3,400 life points. So already some early damage overall. Playing Cash Cat by Kiddo, allowing to draw 2 new cards. Now both players is under pressure at the moment because this is game 3 obviously, so whoever wins this takes all and advances to the next better round. Let's see now. Cash Cat and his passing turn, drawing 2 new cards. He might have a Thunder in hand, get rid of the problematic Hunter, because Hunter is really good in the early game, do those minor damage overall. And then playing a Black Goat later for defensive plays obviously, and leaving 2 Magic Stone open, showing to Kiddo that he might have a Thunder, he might have some reaction spell that can get rid of a Little Red Riding Hood if he Judgment way too early. Now if you guys didn't notice, in game 1, Kiddo did Judgment very early and run right into a Thunder and losing his J-Rule right away, which wasn't an ideal play for Kiddo. Let's see what can Kiddo do now. Kiddo does have a lot of burn spell in hand from I can see this point of view. Yep, playing Thunder, burning Franky down to 3,500 life point, tapping for another Magic Stone. Let's see what can Franky do in this situation, because Franky only has killing the Hunter right away. So I thought Franky might have some interaction spell getting rid of the resident on the field, but seems like Kiddo is going to a different route now, burning the opponent to death with his burn spells such as Purifying Fire and Thunders. But let's see what can Franky do now. Franky is down to 2,800 compared to Kiddo's 3,400 life point. Now life point wise they're doing same amount of damage, but it's just those burn spells and minor damage, and here comes another Purifying Fire, putting Kiddo down to 2,500 life points compared to Franky's 2,800 life points. Now life points are really equal at the moment, but the advantage does go to Franky because he has some field presence overall to allow him to block those massive attacks. Tapping for another Magic Stone by Kiddo I believe, unless he wants to recklessly Judgment, but Franky does have 1 Magic Stone open, and that 1 Magic Stone could indicate that Franky might have a Thunder, but then again Franky could be bluffing the Thunder, not allowing Kiddo the Judgment right away. Using Thunder right away, killing the Black Goat, not allowing for defensive play, and attacking directly for 700 and burning 100 right away from Garo. Garo has swiftness right away, so all that Kiddo controls is able to have swiftness, so for that aggressive play now. Currently 2,500 versus 2,000 life points, so life point wise does go to Kiddo, and there's big resident on the field which is Garo, can able to do those minor damage, burn 100 burn damage each time a werewolf attack. Not only that, he can also attack directly for 700 if he has no defensive play by Franky. Now Franky does attack directly with Black Goat for 200 point damage, just doing those minor damage overall. Now as you can see, Bahamut is still untapped, so he can Judgment right away, but let's see what can Franky do. Franky does have a lot of spells in hand to play with, majority is burn spells surprisingly, so let's see what can Franky use his Magic Stone. He's had 4 Magic Stone open. Ooh, tapping for another Magic Stone, so he obviously can play more plays. Playing Dragon King's Flame, killing the Garo right away, because instead of burning 600, he burns 800 because he controls Bahamut as his ruler. Getting rid of the problematic Garo that can cause a lot of problematic, because since that Franky has no defensive card at the moment, so he has no choice. Attacking directly, but burning 200 first, putting Franky down to 1,800, and using Black Goat's ability by booking his graveyard. We have burning 200 to Garo. I don't see the point of that. Oh, he's gonna use Thunder right away from that exploit, burning 700 directly to Garo. But once again, I think Franky did a little misplay. What he should have done, like I said before the battle phase happened, he could have Thunder and using Black Goat right away, killing the Garo instead of taking extra not necessary 200 points of damage. So that's what I think, but that's how I think it should happen. But then again, it's just a casual match, so let's see what happens overall. Now attacking 200 directly and with Blacko and sacrificing Blacko for judgmenting, putting Bahamut on the field, paying 2, putting Heavens and Earth, doing 1,500 damage because Heavens and Earth has a powerful ability for each special magic stone is on the field. The controller of it takes 300 points of damage for each one. Currently, Kiddo has 5 special magic stones, so taking 1,500 damage is quite hefty, putting him down to 600 life points. Now Kiddo is in a really awkward situation. He's versing Bahamut that can finish up next turn, but let's see what can Kiddo do. Kiddo's playing 2 to play Compeller on the field, and Compeller will allow Kiddo to play a Blue Moon onto the field, which is Tsukuyomi Blue Moon, allowing him to get the judgment right away for the aggressive play overall. But let's see what can Franky do. Franky does have 3 Magic Stone open, so he can use a Thunder and one-shot the Little Red Riding Hood, or a second Dragon King's Flame that can actually one-shot the Bahamut, Little Red Riding Hood right away. So let's see what happens. And it does get J activate, put on the field, and sacrificing the Compel because he has to do 800 damage to something, so he has to kill his own Resonator overall. Attacking direct for 1,200 life points. Paying 2. Ooh, what is it pay 2 for? Ooh, he could play first life. So let's see what each player can pick a number, and that player will take that much damage and also draw 3 cards. Now Kiddo can't go any higher than 600 because any higher than 600 will cause him lose the game. So he's in a sticky situation, while Franky is still in a high life point that can allow him to choose pick 6 or 7 above, allowing him to gain the extra hand advantage, or he can allow to go 0, allow Kiddo to draw the extra hand advantage for some burn spell, which is an ideal play for Franky. Franky wants the extra draw power, so he has to pick at a number, obviously. So let's see what can Kiddo pick. Okay, they can pick the number now, and it's a 5 versus a 3. So putting Franky down to 1,300 life point. Attacking directly. Ooh, and getting blocked by Bahamut, so you're not able to do anything. So putting 1,500. Ooh, burning 700 more. Putting down to 600 life point damage now. Now Franky and Kiddo is a neck and neck in life point, but however, Franky finished him off with a burn spell overall. Dragon King's Flame, just enough damage on board to finish the opponent off. Well, that's it guys. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. See you guys next time. Peace.